Hello students, as you know we started the new chapter effects of electric current. So far we have seen the two effects of electric current, that is heating effect of electric current and magnetic effect of electric current. In the third video, we discuss about the heating effect of electric current. Means when electric current pass through the wire, the heat is generated in the resistor, and that heat can be determined with the help of Joule's law, that is H equals to I square RT. Then we have seen the appliances where this heating effect of electric current observe, that is electric iron, electric oven, electric heater, electric geyser and so on. After discussing that heating effect of electric current, in the fourth video we started the new effect, that is the magnetic effect of electric current. It is first observed by the scientist Hans Christian Ørsted. So we have seen the activity which was based on Ørsted experiment. In that activity, we discussed that when electric current passes through the metallic conductor, then the magnetic field is created around the metallic conductor, and then that magnetic field deflects the magnetic needle placed near the wire, or we can say conductor. Even if we change the polarity of the wire, then too the magnetic needle shows the deflection. So today we are going to start the second activity, which is also based on this Ørsted experiment. Before to start this second activity, let us learn something more about the scientist Hans Christian Ørsted. Hans Christian Ørsted as a scientist at the forefront in the 19th century. Hans Christian Ørsted played an important role in understanding electromagnetism. He observed in 1820 that when a current passes through a metal wire, magnetic needle near the wire turns through a certain angle. This we have already seen in the last activity, that is the, we can say, Ørsted experiment. Then he pointed out, Mr. Ørsted pointed out the relation between electricity and magnetism. Today's advanced technology is developed as a consequence. In the honor, the unit of intensity of magnetic field is termed as Ørsted. Let us see the second activity. In that activity, you can see that there is a one circuit diagram is shown. In that circuit diagram, there is a cardboard. At the center, a metallic wire is passed, and its two ends are connected to the, we can say, battery. So we have to connect the circuit as shown in the figure. When a large current, that is, we can say that is 1 ampere or more, so when flows through that thick copper wire which is passing through the cardboard, the magnetic needle kept near different points on the cardboard around the wire gets deflected. As the magnetic needle gets deflected in different direction, we have to mark that direction with the pencil. Then also mark the direction of the current which is shown in the circuit. That direction of the current is called conventional current. Then afterwards, just you have to increase or decrease the current and see what changes occur in that around that wire. Also, when a magnetic needle is, you can keep near or you can settle away from that wire, what type of changes would you see in the needle, that also you observe. Now, instead of the magnetic needle, you can spread the iron fillings on the cardboard and observe what happened to that iron fillings. You will find out that when iron fillings are spread on the cardboard, that time when current passes through the wire, that time these iron fillings arrange themselves this around the wire, and it seems to be a concentric circle. Then we can say that this iron fillings, we can say that it is forms the magnetic lines of force. In the previous standard last year, you learn about the magnetism and magnetic field. So this iron fillings spread the magnetic lines of force. So when electric current is passed through the wire, that time we can say that this iron fillings which are arranged around the wire in the form of concentric circle. Also, when you increase the current, you will find out that there are the more number of the circles which are formed around the wire. It means we can see that there are thick more quantity of the, we can say that circles forms around the wire, and they are in the, we can say, thick manner, where the, we can say, here the magnetic field is created more. If suppose if we decrease the current, we can see the iron fillings remain around the circles only, but they are sparse. So in this activity we have learned that when electric current pass through the wire, magnetic field is created, and that magnetic field is, we can say that depends on the intensity of the electric current. If more electric current is passed, we can see the more number of the, we can say that more crowded, we can see circle around the wire. If the less current is passed, then too we can see that the circles are formed, that iron fillings remain the sparse. Only thing is that we have to pass the current which is more than 1 ampere, means not less than 1 ampere. So that time only we can observe this type of the magnetic field produces around the wire. Now after completing this activity, now questions are given on the screen. Then you go through the video and write the question answers of those given homework. Here you can see on the screen the different questions are asked. Go through the video and write their answers of those questions. Okay, thank you.